Hey guys, so we're going to talk about resource management, which is money management and time management today. It's not in your book, but I do want you to look over the PowerPoint that I posted because it is very interesting and it does a good job of explaining the importance of money management and time management. So I'm going to briefly go through some of these things with you. It's not going to be a long PowerPoint or lecture. I just want to hit on the main points. So, when talking about money, it's important to follow 4 rules of your checkbook. So, the 4 rules are make a budget and follow it. 2, don't spend what you don't have. That one should be pretty obvious. 3, pay all of your bills on time. And 4, put away at least 10% of your monthly paycheck to your savings and don't touch it. So, don't touch your savings unless it's absolutely necessary. And most of the time, if you talk to a financial advisor, they're going to tell you that you should move your savings to a money market because it gets more interest and you can get more money that way. You just have to have enough money in your savings account to continue to stay with that banking company. When talking about monetary, there's this term I want you to know, poverty conscientiousness, which means that if you think you're broke, you will be broke. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of you considering yourself to be broke and then always feeling like you are broke regardless of how much money you may have in your bank account. Some other thoughts, make sure that you see purchases as an investment. So for the long haul, how many times are you going to use it? What are you going to use it for? Is it a good buy? Is it a lot of money? Is it a good value? Is it a good product? Those sorts of things. So do your homework before you go out and buy something on a whim. So make sure that you understand that it's a good product and it's going to serve you well for what money that you're putting into it before you do put the money down. Time management, the biggest time management problem that people seem to have is due to technology. So social media tends to play a big role in that, where everyone's on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat, they're on whatever else it is, and it tends to create time issues. There are several different types of procrastinators. So straightforward procrastinator, I'm just not going to do it, forget it, I don't want to do it. Deceptive procrastinator is where you think you're being productive and you're doing what you're supposed to do. So you put your name on your paper, you put a title on the paper, but then you don't do anything else. So you've started it, but you prolong the inevitable and you procrastinate what you really should be doing. And then time trap procrastinator is where someone's being productive by cleaning or doing something else instead of doing what they really should be doing. So you feel productive, you feel like you're doing what you could be doing, but you're not doing the one thing that in the time or the moment that you should be doing, if that makes sense. Some other ways, use technology in effective ways. So use Google Calendar, use reminders, use whatever you need to use to keep up with your stuff. You should also schedule personal time every single day, and this is a big part of it, is people don't schedule enough personal time, and so therefore they get super overwhelmed, they get stressed, they're not happy, so make sure you're scheduling personal time. And then make sure that you get a good night's sleep and you do one activity at a time. So think about it this way, I cannot give 100% to 5 different activities at one time. I cannot do that many things at one time, but I can give 100% to one thing at a time, versus 50% to 2 things, etc., etc. So make sure you do one activity at a time. If you have any other questions for me about money, I'm more than happy to address those questions, but I think that they would be better suited for a financial advisor or someone in the economics department. Again, I'm happy to answer any questions, but I don't think that I'm the best advisor on money necessarily. I mean, I'm good with my own money, but I'm not a financial advisor. The last thing on your PowerPoint is class activity, and I do want you to do the class activity. It's fun. Do it with your spouse, do it with your significant other, do it with your friend, do it with your mom, whoever you want to do it with. You can do it by yourself. That's what it's there for. But I want you to go through it, and I want you to give feedback on what happened, how to go. So make that be the second part of your discussion board. Just kind of put underneath a little blurb, this went great, this did not go well. I thought this was fabulous, this was really hard, this is real life scenario. etc. It doesn't have to be a lot, but I do want your feedback on the activity. So please put that in your discussion board. And if you have any questions, again, like always, please let me know. Shoot me an email, give me a call, and I'm happy to answer them. Have a good day, guys.